This effect is called the paper fold. It's a coin vanish using a piece of paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to borrow a quarter, a nickel, dime. In this case we're going to use a quarter from somebody and a piece of paper. I take the quarter and I'm actually going to fold it up inside the paper. And this is going to prevent me from doing any fancy sleight of hand or trickery or anything like that. In fact, you can see the coin inside the paper. It's still in there. If you were here in the room with me, I'd actually let you feel the coin through the paper, but you can see the outline of it right there. And all I need to make it vanish is my trusty magic wand, which I just happen to have in my back pocket. So, if I wave the magic wand over the paper like this, that's all it takes. The magic has happened. Look, I can take the coin and tear it because the coin no longer exists. In fact, all I'm left with are scraps of paper and the memory of a coin. Thank you so much. Go grab a coin, grab a small piece of paper, and I'll show you how that works. Alright, welcome back. I hope you have your small piece of paper and a quarter or some sort of coin. The paper you want to be about 3 by 2.5, something like that, but a small rectangular piece of paper and a quarter. Now I pre-fold the paper before I do the effect. That way I can just have it in my pocket and bring it out. And it's pre-folded, I don't have to worry about folding it on the spot. So here's how you're going to fold the paper around the coin. You're going to place the coin inside the paper right in the center there. You're going to fold the top part towards yourself and down over the coin so that the bottom edge actually covers the coin entirely. You don't want it too far down there, but you want it to cover entirely. Now you're going to fold the left side of the paper. This side right here, you're going to fold it away from yourself, and you want to make sure that you leave about 1/4 inch between the folded edge here and where the coin actually sits in the paper. So there's some space there. This will actually help a little bit later with the effect. Now you're going to fold the right side away from yourself, just like you did the left, and you also want to leave, again, about 1/4 inch there between the edge of the paper and the quarter. And then the bottom you fold away from yourself and up. Now what that does, you need to make sure that you do it away from yourself and up, because what that does is it leaves a space here where the coin can slide out. Now if you don't have that space, the coin can't slide out and you can't make it vanish. Likewise, if you don't put enough space here or here, the coin will stay up in the paper and it'll be really hard to get out. So that's how you fold the paper. Now, from the front, it's going to look like this. You start with a piece of paper. Perhaps you pre-fold it like I did. You put the coin inside. You fold it down towards yourself, away from yourself, away from yourself. And then you can just do this with your fingers. You just take your fingers and you fold down, you push away from yourself and up. And now the coin is folded up in the paper, and there's a tiny little slit at the bottom where that coin can come out. But these spectators don't know this. Your audience doesn't know that. And because there's space in the paper, it's easier for that coin to slide out. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually, at the top, you're going to squeeze the paper and make an outline of the coin so that they can see the outline of the coin. If they're in the room with you, like your audience would be, you can actually have them feel the coin on that side, tap against it, or anything like that. Then you're going to take the paper, hold it vertically in your hand at your fingertips like this, or like this. I tend to hold it this way. And you're going to let go with your thumb and lighten pressure. You don't let go all the way, but you lighten up the pressure with your thumb. And what's going to happen is the coin is going to slide out of the paper and into your fingertips, just like that. So from this view, it's in the paper and you say, all I need to make it vanish is my trusty magic wand. And so the coin falls out and it falls into your fingers right here. You pass the paper onto the other hand and you say, it's in my back pocket. You go after the pen or your magic wand and you wave it over the paper, put the pen back or set it down on the table, whatever you want to do. And now you say, the coin has vanished from the folded up paper. And you tear it in half, and I fold it up, line it up again, and I tear it in half again, and then I try to make as many pieces as I can fall, so that it's just the paper and the coin has disappeared. So that's the the coin fold, and I hope you enjoyed it. Try that out. Practice it once or twice in front of the mirror just so you know it looks good, but it won't take very long to get down. It's a pretty easy effect, and I look forward to hearing how it goes for you. Thanks for your time, and have a great day.